The Wake Up Show.
With Strawberry, Lizette Love, and Jenna.
On Cube 93.3.
Go around the horn. Everybody say hi to the camera and the listening audience. I'm Strawberry.
I'm Lizette Love.
I'm Jenna.
And I'm Silento.
Silento! Silento!
I love how you
Welcome.
sing your name.
Yes.
Do you do that every time?
I mean, I don't have no choice but to do it.
The first time that I interviewed Jason Derulo, I tried to get him to sing his name, and his manager dissed me.
Wow.
Shut it down, right?
He was like, his manager got on the phone. He was like, no, we don't do that anymore. And it totally ruined the whole first half of my interview because it was all going to be a play off of that. And I was like, oh. And then I was new in radio, too. I just started, so I didn't even know how to, like, bounce it back. I was just like,
Right.
oh, okay.
Messed up your whole
Well,
flow.
fuck.
So how you doing, man? You are shining in here.
Man.
For real.
Oh.
I iced out the T. Johnny Dane for the T. Popping tags in the mall at E. Hold on, wait. Stay off of my D. Matter of fact, keep talking about me. Young Hollywood, Walker TV. I think I'm finna make a movie. I seen her looking, yeah, she in a two-piece. Diamonds dripping, yeah, they watery. Icy be dripping, you know that I got that sweat. I got them all in they feeling. So I'm feeling good.
That answers my question. That answered my question. You
And
are feeling good.
He
Yeah.
is the first rapper or singer, for that fact,
First artist.
to come in and actually bust bars right off top.
That's
yeah, he
right.
asked me,
Yeah,
I just
you
had to
are.
let you know like that fast. Like
Yeah.
that way.
I appreciate that though. Like,
problem.
I actually respect you like on a whole nother level now.
Oh, yeah. Because
So
I
you
heard
got-
they mad at me.
Hey, why? Because I'm making money.
Yeah, because I switched up my drip. I know that they mad at me. I remember when they laughed at me. NIS all through the week. Teacher told me one, then I could be. I had to show you how I really could be. I do this for everyone just to see. I caught the ice, Johnny Dane for the tea. Popping tags in the mall at Eat. Yeah.
I got a question because we were hanging out at Auburn High School in Auburn yesterday.
Yeah.
Silento gets on stage, surprise performance, crowd goes nuts. And I'm thinking, you know what? When you came out with Watch Me,
Yeah.
I hate to use this phrase, you birthed a lot of the 2018, 2019 flows out there.
Yeah, they had buy my style too.
Right.
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
wondering, how do you feel about it? Were you frustrated the last couple years watching the SoundCloud rappers, the mini Silentos come up off of what you developed?
Nah, I never been mad. I know it's many Silentos out here. You know, they ain't gonna never come out and, you know, call themselves out. But I ain't the type of person to be like that. But you know what? Silento, I know I'm the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a legend. They still got some work to do.
You
a lot
noticed
of work
it, though.
to do.
You noticed it when it started happening,
Yeah,
yes?
I still notice it. They always buy my swag. I'm the trendsetter. I was in high school. I'm out now.
Yeah.
Fresh out of high school, the album out. Make sure you go get it. Part 1 and part 2.
I was going to say part 1 and 2. There was 2.
Yeah.
Back to
It's
back.
2. Back to back.
Okay.
Like Drake said.
Yeah.
Bite to bite.
Yeah.
Okay, so I have a question, and like no disrespect on this at all, but
She's about to disrespect.
no, not at all, not at all. I know that like your song was so big in like the little kid community too, right?
Yeah.
Like, do you think like what age do you think your average fan is? Like your biggest
Like-
fan, what's the age?
10 months, 12 months.
12-month kid?
Yeah, babies. Like my song,
Babies?
it's in baby piano relaxation. Like
That's-
it's in a lot of albums.
Wow.
For,
That's
like,
what I'm talking
to
about.
I
help
know that
kids,
it's in Just
yeah.
Dance. My
Yeah.
son
Yeah.
loves that song.
It's in like a whole lot.
But I'm saying like your average fan, your biggest fan, what age do you really think they are?
Like
I'm gonna
your-
say like an 8-year-old.
Honestly,
I'm gonna say
you can-
junior high,
you
high
can
school.
say
Got
that
it
too.
lit.
I'm
you
gonna
can
say high
say that
school.
too, but when I go overseas in
Yeah.
the club, they 25, 24.
Right.
Like it really
Well, everybody
varies.
listens to the song.
It varies. It
period.
depends on the family. Like,
Okay.
if they together, they all fans.
So, because I find like a lot of problems with, I got a lot of young people to follow me, right? So I
Yeah.
got to be careful on like what I do, what I post,
What you
because
say.
what I say. And some people are like Cardi B. She's like, fuck a role model. I'm not a role model. I don't give a fuck about what I say and what I do. These kids don't. I didn't ask to be a role model. Woo woo, right? Me, I feel like it's kind of like my job. Like whether I want to be a role model or not,
You're in the public eye, right?
I'm in it. Like,
Yeah,
these
once
kids
you,
follow
once,
me. They
once
like
you
me.
in it, you in it. But once you leave the kid, like it's over with for you.
Yeah. So
So what?
like in your situation, what do you do? Like, do you make sure like you know?
I ain't never recursed in my songs. Like they.
But I mean more than that. Like, you know, you have rappers, they smoke, they drink,
yeah,
they
I
go
don't
out
be
and hang
doing
out
all
with
that because
bitches.
at the end of the day, if I have a child, I want my child to see that.
And that's where I was going with that. So that's dope.
Yeah.
And you're okay with that. You don't need to you don't feel like you need to have
Nah,
all
I
that
don't-
stripper
I don't-
shit, all that.
I don't have to do none of that because I
Yeah.
got my own lane and ain't nobody else got it.
I love
Because I
that.
created it.
That's dope. That's really dope.
Yeah.
You should do have you ever thought about doing like a remix of like Baby Shark or something like that?
Yeah, I
hell.
was thinking about that. I
Yeah.
was thinking about
You
that.
need to jump on that fucking bandwagon, bro.
They need to come on with that check. You already know.
They need to cut that check.
Yeah.
For real.
Silento's been at a spot where he doesn't need to do stuff for free.
Nah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
He has
Yeah.
lawyers, he has a team,
Right.
he has people negotiating big endorsements and payments.
Right.
So what came first, the song or the dance?
The dances. Basically, I was just singing it
Put 'em all
acapella.
together, yeah?
I was just acapella singing at school. Like I been had my own music group, all that, and I just
You were in a
that just
group?
was the one. Yeah, I had my own group.
I can
used
totally
to
see
write
that.
write the hooks and the choruses, but he was in early college academy. I asked his mama did she want to do music. She said, "I wish you the best of luck." I just dropped "Watch Me Whip" the next day, and it just went crazy.
How long did it take for it to go viral?
It didn't take long. Overnight, 1,000 plays.
it really
Next day,
overnight?
10,000. No, but the producer I was with, he didn't believe in me for like 6 months. Ain't nobody gonna do it. I kept telling him. I didn't perform it at the talent show because he didn't want to record me, but I recorded my other songs and I did those. Grand Hustle came.
Yeah.
T.I. label. Yeah, and I helped them set it up because I was in Future Band Leaders of America.
Yeah.
So I actually knew what our school was capable of because I was the one developing all the talent. But I still ain't win the talent show, but I had Watch Me Whip in the bag.
Well,
I had it in the bag,
he won
though.
the talent
You
show
wanted life
overall.
with that one,
Yes.
Yeah.
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 So not to stay on Watch Me, but it was such a big song. And this is the
Yeah.
first time we've been able to talk to you since it came
Yeah.
on.
Yeah.
This was one of these songs that, and it's actually rare in 2015, it's rare in 2019, one of these songs where radio had to adapt and go to where the people were versus radio saying, this is a new song by so-and-so. You guys have to like this. And radio has a reputation of force-feeding songs to audiences. Watch Me was a song that was going through school campuses, going through viral videos. Radio had to be like, what the fuck is
They
this?
had to pick
Where's
up
this?
on it.
Radio
Right,
had to go
right.
figure out where this song
They
was.
had to find it.
And find it and put it
Yeah.
on. So you flipped it on them. And
Yeah.
again, not to stay on that song, but it was so big.
Did it again.
And not
Part two.
and you did it twice. And not a lot of artists can do that once.
Right.
So long story short, congratulations on the success
Yeah.
of being able to
Thank,
change
man.
that lane.
Thanks, man. I'm the first debut artist to get 100 million views in a month. The 21st person in the world to get 1 billion views on YouTube. I'm sitting on 6 billion views now, including all the people who dance to my song and my music video. I'm about 7 billion in.
So
That's dope.
with the views, and because we talk about digital currency a lot, with
Yeah.
views and streams and all this stuff, because typically an artist will make money touring, doing appearances, etc. When you're talking about how many billion views you have
Yeah.
on whatever platform, is that profitable? Do you get money? Because all these reports like, oh,
It's-
Taylor Swift's video got 1 billion
I'm glad-
views.
I'm
Who
glad you
cares?
just asked me.
Does it work for you, though? Do you benefit off that, or is it just bragging rights?
To be honest, in the beginning, I was taken advantage of.
Okay.
My song was actually put up for sale without permission.
Whoa.
Okay.
Without a split sheet and different things like that. So, like you said, the legal team is negotiating.
Yeah.
Good.
People got to turn in receipts. I'm
Good.
still waiting on them. I ain't going to call out no names, but you can hear the name on my song for what I'm saying, though.
That would've
Basically,
pissed
right
me
now,
off.
basically, since I was underage, by law in Georgia, I ain't have no say so over nothing until I was 18.
Okay.
But when I got 18, all my stuff wasn't handed over to me. So what I've been doing is fighting since I was 18
Yeah.
for my stuff until now, and now
You're
I'm
21
getting
now.
it. I fired that whole team of people that I had around me, including my family. They was, a part of that too. So right now, like, I'm doing my thing independently. I'm still traveling to different countries
Yeah.
on TV shows, still doing shows on my own, you know what I'm saying? Because I learned how to do it in the beginning because initially I never had no management.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And you
Yeah.
didn't even have that experience, so you didn't really even know what to expect,
Nah, I
what
knew
you
what to
needed to
expect.
do.
I knew exactly what I needed to do. I went to radio and I did everything I was supposed to do. I overdid everything I was supposed to do. I did everything. That's why my song continued to grow because I was doing everything I was supposed to do.
They just took
you got some
advantage.
artists who don't do what they supposed to do. They don't know how to read when I come in radio stations. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, we
Stuff
know.
like
We've
that.
had some of
We
those.
know.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, every radio, tell me like what's going on. So I'm not really a big fan of these other artists who not educated on what they doing in life.
And
You
real
know what
quick-
I'm saying? They don't inspire me.
And we're on the inside. So for the people who are listening and watching, so when artists like Silento or whoever, I mean, everybody from Jay-Z, Drake, Taylor Swift to whoever's local,
Yeah.
when artists come into the radio station hands them a list. Hey, say this is Silento, and I listen to so and so.
Right.
Yeah.
We call them liners.
Liners or
and
drops.
or drops,
Yeah.
and
I
that's
did so
where they
many
go
of them.
through.
So you hear these on radio stations, and when the artist visits, the radio station hands you a list of, hey, read my name, shout me
Yeah.
out. And we have seen, and Silento has seen, artists that get this sheet and they go, you're going to have to read this to me I mean, whether they're uneducated or just extremely intoxicated, we have seen it.
Yeah.
They can't read the freaking
Over and
sheet
over.
we hand
No,
them.
Time and time
it's
again.
really
Well, y'all
sad.
should have had them in y'all radio station.
Well,
point.
you know, sometimes we don't know that they can't read when they come in with this motherfucker. Like, it's a surprise to us.
I'm pretty sure if
know
you
what
don't
I'm
see
saying?
them on their page reading a book or something, they can't read.
All I can say is
Before you come in, send us audio of you reading a book.
Do a book report.
I respect I respect that you have enough respect for yourself to be prepared and to want to know more about this business so you don't get screwed in the end.
I've been
Because
featuring Leaders of America since I was 13.
and that shows a lot. But even people, you know, from people being like, "Oh, you're not playing my music because you want to hate on me, and I should be famous by now because they first started working like 2 weeks ago on their shit."
Right, you got people
they
out there
don't
like
get
that.
it. You know what I mean?
You do, but
And even more so, like, you're still super young. Like, you see it in the sports world all the time. You get these guys
Entitled.
that come out of college. They put them on the field. They say, we'll do this. You have a manager. Oh, we'll sell this. We'll sell this. They don't see no money, and then they get screwed in the end. So how do you make sure that doesn't happen? You stay educated, right?
In the beginning, I ain't never get in it for no money. I just got in it to make me happy. You
And
know,
see
it wasn't
that.
even about like never about no money. So when I see a whole lot of rappers, you know, going to the bank, taking out all their money just to take a picture to show on Instagram, like I ain't got to do all that. Like
For me,
seriously,
Because it's
Like-
in your teeth. I gotta do a smile. You feel me?
but that really
I
is
waited. I
respectable.
waited like 2-3 years to get watches and all that. I waited. Like I
Right.
stayed humble for a reason because
And
it ain't about that.
And some of like the most successful rappers like Jay-Z and like J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar, like
Name
they
it,
don't
yeah.
even
Flex.
they don't flex.
Well, for what?
They dress
don't have
normal.
to, yeah.
Kanye West, like
What?
Those are I don't know about Kanye.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, he dresses in sweats.
Yeah, but
They may
he
be
charges
very
also
expensive
$500 for
Ain't nothing wrong with
sweats.
that.
So I
But
don't know.
I mean, I'm
feel
saying like he don't got chains and all that stuff.
I mean, like he probably got a simple chain. My son's small. He ain't got nothing really. He probably ain't trying to show off. You know what I'm saying? I'm 21. I ain't never got a chance to shine. So
That's what
it's
I'm
my
saying.
turn to do it.
So speaking of that, I always like to know this question about people. Like when you first got your big chunk of change, your first check, like what was the first thing you went out and bought?
I bought me a truck,
What kind of truck?
a BMW truck.
Okay.
I had an X1, the new one.
Oh,
I used to walk like, and my mom ain't never had a car like.
yeah.
I had to go get me a car when I got my advance. Like it was just mandatory because I used to walk down the street every day.
And it's just you and your mom, or do you have siblings?
No, I used to live with my mom back when I was like 13. And
No, but I mean like growing up. Like
growing
was it
up,
like
yeah, just my mama.
just you? Just
Me
you
and my
your
mama,
no
my sister,
siblings?
my
Okay.
grandma, like a whole lot of women and
Yeah.
and me. I was the man of the house since
So-
I was born.
So did you buy them a whole bunch of stuff too, and like put them in
For
the house?
some
What'd you
reason,
do?
when I became famous, everybody in my family turned on me.
Really?
Like
oh,
they
wow.
it really do happen like that.
Oh, I'm sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
it do happen like that. But
How did
before
that-
that even happened,
How did that
like,
affect you?
They were jealous of me. It ain't really affect me because at the end of the day, I was already the man in the house, so I was doing what I wanted to do anyway. I was always maintaining, keeping things in focus. Like I always been like up on game, like
Yeah.
always.
How many people that you like maybe talked to a couple times in school or like on the street or whatever, all of a sudden hit you up and be like, "Hey, bro, we best friends, homie.
Yeah,
like, I
remember
need help."
me?
Like,
Hey,
who,
you
who
know how
called
that
you
go
up?
when you make it. Like everybody wanna
Everybody.
say they your friend, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
all of a sudden.
my real friends know me, and if you know me, like you knew I was gonna make it. And
Yeah.
it was only a couple people I can count on my finger, like right there when I did make that song. Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
who was just there being
People just come out
entertained
the
by it.
woodwork.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny because I just got a DM last night for some guy. He was like, "Yo, Lisette, oh my God, I haven't seen you in so long. Like, matter of fact, I think it's been like 33 years. Motherfucker, I'm 28. What the fuck?
Cap,
Do you
he
even
cap.
know me?"
That's a whole lot of
That shit
cap.
was like, I was like, what the fuck?
That's what I'm. Yeah, that's
Like-
whack.
Yeah.
So let's talk about music for a second. So what's
Please.
the next plan? What's going on? What can
For
we
me,
expect?
You got new stuff, yeah?
I do got new stuff. I'm starting my music group, Silento Mob. Make sure you follow us, Silento Mob 404. I got a new album out, an EP out with Silento Mob. It's called The Doctor's Exclusive.
Okay.
Basically, I was telling my story about depression, how I wanted to do things when I was younger, but I couldn't do it because of my age
Yeah.
and because of the law.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got taken advantage of. But
Yeah.
I realized what was going. I knew exactly what was going on. But since it was so much money coming in, it's like, oh, you young, you naive, and this and that. But
Right.
at the end of the day, I was the one who made my song in my room. I'm the one who sent it to whoever I sent it to make it, and they didn't want to do it for 6 months.
Yeah, yeah.
I was believing in myself, and my close friends was.
Yeah.
It wasn't my family. It wasn't nobody close to me
Yeah.
in my family. It was never that. It was my friends who was with me that was on the basketball team with me, that was playing soccer with me, that was in school with me. And it was the girls I used to talk to in class.
Yeah.
You know, people I used to entertain in school. It was never my family. It was never that.
Yeah.
Never.
Okay, so anything else like that you're gonna do besides music? Like I always see you in some fresh gear, like things like that. So.
Yeah, I'm starting a jewelry line. I'm gonna be the first rapper with a real jewelry line.
There you go. I
Yeah.
love that.
I'm talking about real.
Do you have a
gold
name yet?
Jewelry line. Huh?
Do you have a name yet?
What's the name of
In
the line?
For my collection,
Yeah.
it's gonna be Silento pieces.
Okay,
I like that.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what's up.
it's under my
You
company.
doing
but-
everything? Chains, rings,
Yeah,
Teeth,
the whole
grills
mile.
too. Yeah.
Yeah,
You
the
gonna-
whole
you
You gonna hook
milestone.
it up?
I know, for real.
Yeah,
I
I
need
gotta
another
sing y'all
grill.
some. I gotta sing y'all some, man.
Good.
All right, good.
As long as we don't got to send you a credit report. Yeah, yeah. Send-
Nah, you gotta send me no credit report.
Yeah, you don't want to see that.
I need an update
So-
on some grills.
So there was a story, and it was kind of in the background, and I didn't think about it till I saw you yesterday.
Yeah.
Were you overseas at one point, and they took your passport from you? They wouldn't
No,
let
they
you
didn't
leave.
take none.
Okay, because
They didn't take none.
I'm honestly not trying to like sneak attack you, but the reason I bring it up because the story I heard was you were somewhere and they wouldn't let you leave the country, and I'm
No,
like,
it's
that's
just
my
that-
biggest fear.
you know
Because when
how-
ASAP was going through his thing, I'm
Right.
like, bro, these are reasons sometimes I don't want to leave
Exactly.
the country because you're not playing by their rules.
Right, you might
know what I
never
mean?
get out.
That's,
I mean, the thing of it is about me, I'm a whole totally different person. So when people be trying to approach me on that type of level, like it's certain people that I got relationships with that ain't even gonna let that go down.
Good.
Like I was underage in the first place, so they couldn't touch me.
Good.
That's number one. And then the second thing was I be with all the people who run the country.
Right.
So it's like, you know, like you got this person who money hungry, who trying to get more money,
Okay.
but don't deserve it, but want it.
Yeah.
Like I told that promoter, if you ain't do what you supposed to do, I ain't coming.
Yeah.
And that's what I did.
Once you leave the country, man, you're not protected.
Yeah.
You're
I
on
mean,
somebody else's home court.
Yes,
so they
you
can.
will protect it, but it's all
Yeah?
about how you treat the people, though. Like
Okay.
it depends on you as a person.
I can see that
it
too.
could have went a whole nother way for me, but since I'm a different type of person and I don't got that type of image, and I don't blast out negative energy, that
You're
ain't
right.
what came to me.
Right, he's not a threat
Good.
at all,
Okay.
and I like that. You
Yeah.
know what I
Good.
mean? I'm gonna say something that's gonna be hella random and weird, and, but I have a boyfriend, so don't think it's gonna be like hitting on you or anything. But
Okay.
you got the cutest little nose I've ever seen. Doesn't he have such the cutest little nose?
He got dimples.
I know,
Thanks.
but the nose. Look how cute his little nose is. It is the cutest
call
nose
me a
I've
mouse?
ever
I'm a little
seen.
mouse
no,
now?
no, not at all. You just got such a cute little nose.
Thanks.
Anyways,
You got a beautiful smile.
She do. She do.
so
Let's all
much.
compliment each other.
Aw. What do people need to know? Catch him up to date. Instagram, Spotify
Yeah.
playlist,
Make
website.
sure y'all go check out my new dance challenge. Watch Me Part 2 is actually it's doing the same thing Watch Me did.
Okay.
Put it up independently for a year.
Dope.
Next year, sign it on something. Then put it on something bigger than that. Like it's the same thing going on. Make sure you go check out my album, Fresh Out of High School, Part 1, Part 2. Silento Mall, the Doctor's exclusive. The EP is out. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at Silento. I went and got my real name on
Okay.
Instagram
Good.
at Silento. On Twitter at The Real Silento. Facebook, Real Silento. YouTube, Silento TV. And Silento Vivo.
I appreciate how on
yeah.
top of it he
Easy.
is. Like, it's really nice to hear an artist like really about this shit.
Yeah.
So,
And thumbs up
congratulations.
from the manager. We protected his image, right?
Yes.
Image is good. It's fully intact. All right, good.
I made sure my image clean.
You on
Well,
top
it
of
is.
things.
I
You
do
on
that.
top of
I
things.
could have went wherever I wanted to go with this.
Good.
But you know what? I don't want to be like none of the rappers in my city. I'm known in over 50 countries. I got a point to prove, and I got an image to keep a certain type of way because
I
I,
like
got
that.
a lot of people that look up to me,
Yeah.
and I don't want to let them down like the rest of all the people that let me down.
Yeah.
And
You
I
feel me?
pay it louder for the people in
And
the back.
All right, everybody, give it up to Silento. Thank you for coming through, man. I'm glad we
Yeah,
linked
man.
up.
Coming through.
Let's go.
Kicking it.
The Wake Up Show
With Strawberry, Lizette Love, and Jenna.
on Cube 93.3.